welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened on today on 2025 NBA Playoff Day 15, where today there was only one game played in the playoffs, Day 15, where the only game was in the Western Conference, where in the Game 7, the Denver Nuggets defeated the LA Clippers 120 to 101, and the next with this victory, sorry, the Nuggets won the series 4-3, and they advanced to the semi-final run, where they will face the best team in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder. So let's talk about a little more about each game. Well, today there is only one game play, the game 7, where there is always amazing when there is a game 7 played, because everything can happen in a game 7. So remember that before this game the series was tied 3-3, and this was a win or go home game, where I thought, to be honest, that this game was going to be closer and tougher than it was, because I thought that the Clippers were going to play in a very great performances, and this game was going to be defined in the last second of the game, if not in the last play of the game. But it didn't happen because the Nuggets were the best team and they outplayed and outscored the Clippers, and the Nuggets deserved this victory. The Clippers only compete in the first quarter, where they won this quarter by 5 point difference, 26 by 21. But since the second quarter, the Nuggets made some adjustment. They took the lead of the game and they handled all the time, and they were a better team because they outplayed and outscored the Clippers. The Nuggets won the second quarter 37 by 21, and they took the lead of the game and they handled. And in the halftime they were leading by 11 point difference, 58 by 47. In the second half, I thought that in the halftime, I thought that the Clippers were going to make some adjustment and they were going to reduce that game, and the game was going to be defined in the last second of the game. But it didn't happen. The Nuggets played better and they outscored the Clippers, where I think that they played the best basketball in the third quarter, where they won this quarter 35 by 19 by 16 point difference. By 16 point difference. And in the end of the third quarter, the Nuggets were leading the game by 27 point difference, and the Nuggets were leading in the end of the third quarter 93 to 66 by 27 point difference. And in that moment the game was over, because it was almost impossible that the Clippers could reduce that gap. Remember that this happened in the game 4, where the Nuggets were leading by 20 points difference in the beginning of the by 22 point difference, in the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Clippers reduced that gap. They took the lead of the game. Later the Nuggets took again the lead of the game, and they won it in the last play of the game in the Bulls beat it. For that reason, the Nuggets won that game and the series. But in this case, it was impossible because the Nuggets had the game under control. Starting the fourth quarter, in the fourth quarter, the Nuggets relaxed its basketball. The Clippers took advantage of that, but now it was impossible for the Clippers to reach them. And in the end, the Nuggets won the game 120 to 101, and they won the series 4-3, and they advanced to the semifinal run. The best player for the winner team were the Aaron Gordon with 22 points. Christian Brown with 21 points, and the third best were Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook with 16 points. This was a tremendous series. I think that this was one of the best series, and so sorry for the Clippers, but I think that this series was going to be defined for the titles. The Nuggets were a better team, and they advanced to the semifinal rounds. Now the Nuggets will play against the Oklahoma City Thunder, the number one team, that were the Thunders sweep the series against the Grizzlies, and they hadn't played and they won their series since 1 week ago. So the Thunders have a lot of rest game, and let's see if this is gonna to the benefit or affect the Thunder in this semifinal run. I think that seeing this run, the semifinal run between the Thunder against the Nuggets, I think that the Thunder are the favorite, and because the Nuggets extended the series, I think that the Thunders are going to win this series in 5 or 6 games, and the Thunder are going to advance to the conference finals. And what's next? Well, tomorrow we'll have 2 games. We'll have the last game in this first round. Sorry, where in the Western Conference, the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors will play a game 7, and to define which team is going to qualify to the semifinal round. This game will be played in Houston, Texas, and 20:30 Eastern Time. How I told you, this game is tied 3-3. The Rockets won yesterday the game 6, and they fought a game 7. So everything can happen in a game 7 we saw today. But I think that the Rockets against Warriors game is going to be closer to what happened today between the Nuggets Clipper game. So I think that this will be a tremendous game. I don't want to bet against the Warriors, but it will be a very surprise if they lose this series, because they were leading the series 3-1. But I think that the Rockets, remember that they were the second best team in the conference. So I think that the Rockets are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference. I think that this game is going to be defined in the last second of the game, if not in the last play of the game. The Rockets are going to win the game. They're going to win the series, and they were going to advance to the. They will advance only to the semifinal conference round, where they will face the Minnesota Timberwolves. And tomorrow we'll have another game. We'll start the semifinals round, where in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the best team in the Eastern Conference, will receive the Indiana Pacers, and Cleveland, Ohio, 18 o'clock Eastern Time. This will be the first series in the semifinal rounds, so this will be amazing. Well, remember that the Cavs sweep the series against the Miami Heat, where they defeated them the last Monday. Yeah, the last Monday. And the Pacers defeated 4-1 the Pacers, where they finished the series this last Thursday. To be honest, I think that the Caps are better team than the Pacers, so I think that the Caps won't have any problem, and they will win this series in 5 games, and the Caps are going to advance to the conference final. So in this video, talk about what happened today, where there was only one game played, where in the Western Conference the Nuggets defeated the Clippers by 19 point difference, 130 to 100. With this victory, the Nuggets won the series, and they advanced to the semifinal round, where they will face the Oklahoma City Thunder. And tomorrow we have 2 games. One game for conference in the first game. In the second game, this is the last game in the first round, where in the game 7, the Houston Rockets will receive the Golden State Warriors in Houston, Texas, where this is a win or go home game, where I think that the Rockets are going to win this game, because they will play in home and the recovery is level. They're going to win this game, and they're going to advance to the final, to the semifinal round, where they will face the Minnesota Timberwolves. And tomorrow will start the semifinal round, with the first game, where the Cleveland, in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers will receive the Indiana Pacers and Cleveland, Ohio. So I think that the Cavs are better team than the Pacers, and I think the Cavs are going to win this series in 5 games, and they're going to advance to the conference final. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.